Hello everyone, Mystic Magic Lady here. Happy winter solstice. Here we are today, December 21st. It is the winter solstice. So let's jump into this energy and see what we have going on here. All right, so we have the High Priestess, number 2 in the tarot, and the Moon, number 18. These numbers may be significant to you. Now, the High Priestess, so this is, and you can see in both of these cards, the moon is very much highlighted here, okay? So we are still in this full moon energy from the other day, okay? So we're still dealing with that energy, which is things being illuminated. With the moon card, it's about fears. A lot of fears may be coming up. A lot of you may be really trying to know something, to find out something, to gain access to your inner knowledge, your inner wisdom. The High Priestess is very psychic card, is associated with the moon, so it's very much about psychic abilities, intuition, things kind of being hidden. It's also about, going into self-reflection and really going within, looking for answers. Okay, some of you might be having some vivid dreams right now, or some psychic kind of visions, or daydreams. So really pay attention to those, because you also have the moon here. So this is a very big energy of psychic abilities and intuition, and really fears coming up. A lot of you may be dealing with a lot of fears, old fears coming up, fears about whatever it is, the future, or usually the unknown. Okay, fears are the ego. Fear is false evidence appearing real, right? So with the High Priestess and the moon here, this is something has been hidden from you, okay? And things might be coming out, okay? You might be starting to receive messages or intuition about a situation that needs to be revealed, okay? You may be really trying to get in touch with your inner knowledge about something in your life, some situation. You may be really trying to go within and figure out answers, because things are hidden. The moon is about revealing things that are hidden. The moon card is also, like I said, about fears coming up. So really, releasing fears and illuminating fears. What are you afraid of? What are things that are maybe holding you back in fear? So this energy is really heavy about, going within, addressing your fears, uncovering your fears, uncovering the veils, right? The High Priestess is, like I said, a very psychic card. So right now is a good time to really be doing whatever kind of meditations you can, or just quieting down and really listening to yourself, getting in touch with that intuition, and whatever those nagging feelings are that you might be feeling bubbling up, you have to listen to it. You have to pay attention, because your psyche is trying to reveal something to you, is trying to tell you something. Some of you are really trying hard to figure something out, to know something, okay? And it could sometimes be frustrating, okay? So just, try and be kind to yourself and gentle, and respect whatever kind of feelings come up and fears, and really listen to whatever your intuition may be trying to tell you. And this is a great time to, find some time to be alone with yourself, to quiet time, to find some time just to try and get in touch with that inner calling, that inner voice, that intuition, okay? So the challenge with all of that, it's amazing that we got the Four of Cups with the Four of Cups. So this is a big challenge. Spirit is really highlighting this Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is all about really trying to regain some emotional balance, okay? It's also about, feeling, feelings of dissatisfaction, emotional dissatisfaction. And a lot of you are not seeing something because something is not been illuminated with this moon. Something, there may be an opportunity that you're having a hard time seeing because there's so much focus on a lot of past pain and disappointment, especially in love or some kind of emotional connection, whether that was romantically or maybe childhood or a friendship or even maybe a project or a job that you really were emotionally involved in that has been disappointing, and you're feeling maybe distracted, by that dissatisfaction, which is keeping you in the dark about an opportunity that you may have that you are not seeing because you're so focused on the missed opportunities and any um, boredom or uh, kind of upsets and disappointments. So it's really, this is a challenge right now because a lot of you are really feeling it. You're going to be feeling a lot of emotions, especially with the full moon, especially the time of year it is, the end of the year. It's a time that we're all probably, doing some reflection on the year that is past. Okay, so this is a challenge for a lot of us right now, is trying to balance those emotions, trying to feel some emotional stability, trying to, look at the opportunities that we still have instead of focusing on the things that we have missed out on, or the things that we feel were a missed opportunity or a disappointment, or, just complete boredom and not seeing the opportunities that really are around us. Okay, so that is a challenge, definitely, because we have this moon energy and the high priestess. It's all about really, and you see this, the sun here, we're trying to get illuminated. We're trying to find that happiness. We're all trying to really, um, reveal those opportunities that we may feel we have missed out on. Um, there's a lot of emotional stuff that's coming up for a lot of people. The outcome here, I'm sorry to say, is the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands with the Six of Cups. So, you know, again, look at this figure. You see that he is, he's got the darkness here and the moon, and he is got the sun illuminating behind him. So it's about this moon, about trying to really become illuminated about something, trying to really get in touch with your inner knowing, your intuition. You're trying to you know get through some struggles. Okay, with the Nine of Wands, it is about, all of the past struggles. And with the Six of Cups, this is, isn't a card about nostalgia and looking back. Some of you are really maybe looking back at childhood wounding and really trying to illuminate that and heal from that and move on, because and it's a challenge because it's been a disappointment. There's been some emotional upset, some maybe regret and sadness. So all of that is coming up to the surface, and you're going to have to really, um, dig deep and figure out what you're going to do with these lessons. All of these painful, as painful as it might have been, they are lessons, and it's going to be time to learn how to move forward and get rid of all that baggage. Okay, a lot of you too maybe have people from the past. We have Venus, which has gone into retrograde. Venus is about our relationships, okay, and our money, our relationships with people, our relationships with money. So a lot of you may be really reflecting on past relationships that have been not so great, and maybe have left you wounded. It could be from childhood, it could be past romances, it could be friendships, this could be your past relationships with bosses and work. So a lot of this is just, doing a lot of reflection, a lot of trying to heal from past wounds and emotional scarring, okay? Some of you too may actually have people coming into your energy field from the past, okay? And that may be people that who have wounded you, and you may be dealing with that potentially in the future. and days to come or weeks to come, you may have, people popping up that maybe trigger some old wounds, and that, maybe from your past, that you have to really, heal and deal with and release. Others of you, like I said, are just really looking at and reflecting at your past relationships with people, and, money situations, and things that have really wounded you, and things that have, been quite difficult, and left you feeling, a bit drained, and emotionally unfulfilled. And there's a lot of, baggage that you're ready to release. You're ready to release and become illuminated, and walk in the sun, and find happiness. Okay. But there is still a challenge with that. Everyone's, feeling these emotions, trying to get emotionally balanced, and really digging deep, trying to find answers within. So do give it time. Things will circle back. You will maybe even get some dreams from the past, or have memories about things of the past that may, spark some sort of healing for you, and maybe spark some kind of illumination, where you might be able to, look and reflect on those type of relationships, so you could put them in the past finally, and move on to something better, more healing, more balanced, and more loving. All right. So yeah, this is some, this heavy energy. We're all feeling it. Again, a lot of emotions bubbling up, a lot of, things from the past coming to the surface. And as I said, some of you may be dreaming. We may be dreaming about loved ones who have passed. You may be dreaming about childhood. You may be having a lot of psychic visions. So just, take it easy with yourself, and really try to find some quiet time, so you could really be able to really tap into your intuition, and tap into your psychic self. Okay. And try and navigate through these emotional things that are going to be bubbling up. Let's see, unicorns, what kind of advice do you have today? This winter solstice, this emotional energy, what do people need to know? What kind of advice? What do you have to say? Okay. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. Okay, good advice. Because I said, this energy of really trying to figure something out. You're really, feeling like you are in the dark about things. There is something, you're trying to figure out how to get past these emotional disappointments. So that's good advice. Don't stress if you can't figure it all out, just, and at night, it's a good time to put that right before you go to sleep. Say a prayer, or put that intention out to the universe, or your creator, or whomever you, look up to, and, just ask for guidance, ask for dreams, ask for some clarity, and, you may just wake up and feel better and have some sense of clarity. Or if you're really trying to figure something out, you may have the answers after a good dream and a good night's sleep, with some good meditation before, and putting out that intention. I just want to pull another card for the, oh, where are they? Here they are. Just get some flower medicine here. Sorry about the noise. I feel like we need a little bit of flower fairy medicine. Hello, my little flower fairies. Okay. Aspiration. Yes. So we are definitely looking for some aspirations, for some answers. So Mountain Pink. Mountain Pink, look at that beautiful flower. So I don't know where you could find that. If you have a florist, maybe they have some Mountain Pink. And otherwise, just take a good look at that. Maybe think about that flower, and some meditation, and ask for some aspiration if that's what you are guided to do. Okay. And we will, for the solstice, we will call on our animal spirit guides and see what they have to say, what kind of advice they want to give us for all of this heavy emotional energy that is coming up for everybody. Okay. Badger, number 29. Okay, so Badger medicine talks about aggression. Okay, now, not about going after people and being aggressive, right? Okay, that is Badger medicine in the reverse. That is, when there's too much aggression, no bueno. Okay, just like the unicorns say, when you wake up, you'll know in the morning. If you're being too aggressive about trying to figure something out, that's not going to help you. But what Badger is about is being aggressive with your healing. So not giving up on yourself, okay? Badger medicine is about not giving up, being aggressive in a way that means that you are not giving up. You've been through a lot. You're a wounded warrior, but you refuse to give up, okay? So, take that aggression and put it into something positive like your healing, okay? So I would suggest that be aggressive with your healing and with your self-care. Don't give up on yourself and don't give up on others. Okay. All right, my loves, I'm going to leave it there. A lot of messages. I hope you heard something that you needed to hear. I wish you all well. Happy solstice. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you all soon. Love and light.